Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm looking forward to music today, and I see you've already got a lot of requests in there. It just blows my mind. I got to thank you for coming, first of all. Thank you for supporting me. I can't believe this many people are interested in what I have to say. But it seems to be true, so we'll just keep going. Before we get into the music, I do want to say a couple things. I've been struggling a lot with my cough lately, and so I'm a little concerned about that. I hope you'll pray for me. I'm hoping I can do this live stream without coughing excessively. I just got to get this beaten somehow. Don't forget, I really ask you, please only make one request, because so many people are making requests that it's just not fair for me to honor two requests from the same person. Excuse me. And don't forget also that when we finish this live stream, I will have to do a lot of processing. YouTube has to process it. Rumble has to process it. It takes about 6 or 7 hours for it all to get done. There's a lot of downloading and uploading that has to go on, and I just have to sit and wait. And then after I start editing, when I get that saved, that takes probably 45 minutes for that video to get created. So it's a time-consuming process, but I'm not involved in a lot of it. I just start a download or start an upload, and then I go do other things while I wait for it to finish. So, but the total process is usually about 6 or 7 hours. Excuse me. About 6 or 7 hours total elapsed time. So, let's just dive right in. I see Du Bois won and managed to make it into first place today. And Du Bois 1 writes, "Hi, Paul. I want to hear your thoughts about this. Much love." And he gives me a URL. Excuse me. So let me put that in here and see what it is he wants to see my thoughts about. Of course, first I have to wait for this ultra irritating ad from Judge Elizabeth Ginsburg, who's running for office in the primary in Texas. And I have to wait for that to finish before I can start the video. So, okay. So let's get this on the right screen. And this particular song is Bad History, Putin, My Heart is Cold. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what this is about. Here we go. Okay.
Хорошо. Hi, my name is Vlad. You might say that I'm bad, but I'm quite nice if you look into my eyes. Angry and calm, patient and eager. Maybe not emperor, but a top-notch leader. Just kidding, I am the best. I am DJ, I don't dance. The beat is mine, the tune is mine. Just kidding, I am the best. I am DJ, I don't dance. I'm cool, I'm ice, and I roll the dice. My heart is cold. My moves are bold. Never get old. I save the world. Did you know? I save reporter from a tiger attack. Did you know? I drive Formula 1 car on the racetrack. Did you know? I dance will beat you the track. I fight jiu-jitsu, we handle my back. I hit the book, I make a strike. I never pull back, never sack. I'm cold like Jack. I love the Beatles, from London to Ostankino Tower. Strawberry fields, forever in power. Yeah. If you want this track life, bitch, I'll play him by choice. I love my haters, I keep them close when they strike. From the bottom of my heart, I wish they're safe and alive. Our planes are endless, our men are strong. We have beautiful women, and I tell you, they never wrong. I love my transformers, they are very tender. Putting the carrots in blenders, inventing new genders. My heart is cold. My moves are old. Never get old. I save the world. Did you know? I save reporter from a tiger attack. Did you know? I drive Formula 1 car on the racetrack. Did you know? I test will beat you the track. I fight jiu-jitsu with hand on my back. I hit the book, I make a strike. I never pull back, never sack. I'm cold like Jack. Oh, hello, Mr. Trump. How is in the office?
Fine, thank you.
No problem. It was a promise. I see no wall, but that's fine. Another 4 years, it's enough time? My heart is cold. My moves are old. Never get old. I save the world. I am here, little girl. You called me to save the world.
Yes, Mr. Putin. I knew you are a good man. Let's do this.
That was that was beyond hilarious. That was, there's a long tradition of making fun of politicians, and this is just another example of that. But it's a good one. It's a really good one. I like that a lot. I just enjoyed the daylights out of that. It's what can I say? Oh, it was well put together. It was very professionally well done, and it was it poked fun in all the right places. I thought that was fantastic. Many times in life, these are the kinds of things we have to keep smiling and laughing. Okay, now this next one. Okay, let me check because when I copy and paste the requests over, I never know where the name of the handle of the person requesting it ends and the request starts, because stupid, when I paste it, it truncates it. So I have to check I've got the chat running on my iPhone so I can keep track of you guys, because I can't look at it on the screen while I'm doing videos. Excuse me. This next request is from, thank you, Du Bois. That's a good way to start the day. It really is. I may have to watch that one again. Okay, this next one is John Vinyl 2020, and he writes, Cut Me Down, the RKX 2018, written by Johnny Ward and band, moody garage rock track on self-sacrifice and rejection. Okay, let's get this put in here. No ads. Wow, that's fantastic. And no subtitles. Okay, good. We're ready to go. So this is the R-KX, Cut Me Down, the official audio. All right. Oh, you know what? I just need to make absolutely certain I'm on the right screen so that you can see it, because I actually have made the mistake of playing videos where you can't see a thing and I'm reacting and you can't even hear anything.
When her eyes met mine, it made us smile. Made my dream of you. I cut my hair, I washed my hair. I stood for you to cut me down. Girl, someday there's gonna come a time your pretty white face fades to gray. Then the stone in your heart has a hole in its place. You'll bleed out. Cut me down. Cut me down. Cut me down. Cut me down. Behind the picket white fence of your daddy's house, where the clean-cut white boy waits to take you out. From the tree house lives a body fire. Please cut me down.
It almost sounded like the drummer tripped over his cymbal. I didn't like this one. It's slow and it kind of drags, and the singer's voice was hidden in reverb, so I had to really focus hard to listen to catch the words. That's when you see me closing my eyes. I'm focusing on the lyrics, trying to get them. But it just, I don't know. I just didn't like it. It wasn't enjoyable, let's put it that way. It didn't give me pleasure. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. So the next request is, excuse me, Balthazar's asked for Bleach Op 3. This one I guarantee you is going to be blocked or for copyright, but we can watch it here live. So if you're on the live, excuse me, if you're on the live, you get to see these. If you come later for the recording, you won't, because they'll be removed due to copyright. So that's one of the benefits of coming to the live, I guess. I wanted to mention something, and now I've forgotten what it was. Oh, don't forget, there's a character limit in chat. So when you're making your request, put your URL first if you're going to provide a URL, so that is in there. And then if you have to write a second chat to finish what you want to say about it, that's fine. I'll catch it when I look at my phone. Okay? But make sure that you get the URL in early in your chat so that you don't get it cut off. So this is Bleach Op. Well, let me just read the screen here. Opening 3, Bleach. Ichiran no Hana by High and Mighty Color. Okay. Here we go.
まともに差し込まない君はまるで日陰に咲いた花のようと時間けた気持ち吐き出せば君は君だけしかいないよ今までもこれから先にもたとえ君Boy, those things are quick. They really are quick. How long is that? That's a minute and 35 seconds. Wow. That is fast. Okay. My thoughts were kung fu, fighting, swords, bayonets, and young children walking across a college campus. It didn't make any sense. I'm not quite sure what this one is about, but maybe it's like, one of those stories where an individual has an alter ego, or like Superman. He was Clark Kent and he was Superman. Maybe that's what this is like. This is these kids walking on the campus are really superheroes, but they disguise their superhero-ness, if you want to call it that, in ordinary life. That's what I get out of it. Excuse me. Oh boy, this cough is getting bad. Okay. My next request is, and this is interesting. Slobodan Mikulin. I probably butchered your name. I'm sorry. Says, good afternoon. No, it's... wow, I read that long. That's an I. It's Shofan. Shofan? McElveen? Good afternoon from Ireland. I have descendants from Ireland. My grandmother came from Ireland. Well, her parents came from Ireland. So, I have some Irish blood in me. He says, he or she says, here is the piece, and it cracks me up, good afternoon from Ireland, because, you know, for me, it's, 20 minutes after 10 in the morning. But because I have a worldwide audience, it could be any time for you. And in Ireland, it's afternoon, because they're on the same time as Great Britain. So for them, it's about 4:20. Here is the PCCB singing Nella, oh boy, Nella Fantasia in Korea 2010. Oh, this is going to be good. You know I love PCCB, and you know I love Nella Fantasia. So when you put the two of those together into one song, one video, I mean, that is going to be wonderful. You just know it is. Okay. Excuse me. You know, this is something I've noticed, is that PCCB seems to perform a lot in Asia, or at least we've seen a lot of videos that have this is Korean. They have Korean or Japanese or Chinese characters in the video, but it's PCCB. So they're clearly traveling all over the world, and as well they should, because they're fantastic. Okay, shut up, Paul. Play the video. Here we go.
Li tu ti vivo
Okay. I need to make a note that there's an ad in this one too. Gosh. Okay, that is a wonderful song. No question about it. Every time it is sung, it lifts your heart to the ceiling. Okay, I gotta check this one on my phone to make sure I get it right. This is, gosh, where is it? Boy, there's a lot of requests. Okay. Okay, I see where we are. All right. So, this next request is from number one Paul Schmale fan for real. That seems so weird to me. I'm telling you, I went to the Texas Dimash fan. Excuse me. I went to the Texas Dimash fan club meeting yesterday. They asked me to come and speak, and it was just amazing. And I told them this, and I'll tell you too. It's so strange to me that people think of me as something special, because I've never thought of myself that way at all. I still don't. I don't. I just I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. It's just so weird to me. And I appreciate it. Trust me, I appreciate it. And I'm very thankful for it. I'm also humbled by it. But it always amazes me that, you actually chose to make your handle on YouTube number one Paul Schmale fan for real. That's amazing. So, number one Paul Schmale fan for real writes, anime follows Rintaro Okabe and his friends. They time travel through sending text messages to the past, changing the present to save lives. Excuse me. I think I may have done this one. Let me pull it up. Yes, I did this already. Let's see if I can find it for you. I spell it right. Yeah, it's in the 21st. 21st? Yeah. It's actually the very first song in the 21st Sunday Live Reaction Supplemental. I'll post the link. Well, actually, I should post the link that you can use. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. So, let's see. Let me pull this up so I get your name, so that you know I'm responding to you. Okay. There you go. There's the link. So you can watch that one already. It might have been removed for copyright. I don't know. But at least you'll be able to see my reaction to it. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next one. Stunning Bumblebee says, hey, Paul, here's Otto's latest song. She's even started showing parts of her face. You're kidding. She seems to be getting more comfortable, which is really exciting. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that would mean that she is beginning to accept her fame, if you will, or at least her recognition. So that's kind of cool. And no ads. Yay. All right, so let's just switch this on. And this is Otto. Oh boy, I have no idea what this song name is, so I got to put it into translate. Where are you? Translate. Okay. Vivarium. Vivarium is the name of the song. How about that? Okay. We're ready to go. Oh, one more thing. Do we have subtitles? We do. Yay. We have subtitles. Bang. Okay. Where is the... Okay. this was really an interesting song. I got the impression that she was what we would call struggling with her inner demons. It's an interesting thing about humans. We're always so full of doubt and full of guilt about who we are and what we are and all that kind of stuff. And so we're constantly, excuse me, we're constantly challenging ourselves, saying, why aren't you better than you are? Why can't you do more than you do? Why do you always do this? Why? It's a drumbeat of criticism that outside of ourselves, very few other people have for us. Truth be told, most people really don't care about us. They only care about them. Excuse me. They only care about themselves. And so, while we think everyone's looking at us and thinking, oh, look at him, he's this or he's that, they aren't. But we are. We're projecting that onto the people that we're surrounded by and thinking that they're looking at us and seeing something bad or evil or less than, and I know a lot of people don't believe this, but when you are born, an angel is assigned to you, but so is a devil spirit. And so you've seen these pictures where you have the white guy on one side, the black guy on the other guy, whispering in your ears. That is the truth. That's reality. As hard as that may be for you to believe, that's what's going on, is you've got a voice in your head that's telling you you're no good. And you have to learn to ignore that. You have to learn to throw it out. And I kind of get the impression that maybe Otto is starting to do that now. That's why she's not afraid to show it. Excuse me. At least partially her face. And this song is her struggling with that inner battle of, am I good enough? Do I measure up? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? All the things that we do. It's crazy. And the way the Bible tells us to think about ourselves is that we are more than conquerors, that we are God's chosen people, that we are the best of the best of the best. And for some reason, it's really, really hard for us to believe that. It really is. I mean, I'm 78 years old. I've been walking with God almost my entire life, and I still fight with it all the time. I still fight with it, with this thing of I'm not good enough and I don't measure up. It's not as bad for me now as it used to be. And for some people, it's, it consumes them in their lives. And I kind of get the impression that that's what Otto is going through in this song, as she's saying, these are my battles. These are the demons that I fight. And I'm going to break out just a little bit. I'm not going to give myself totally out there, but I'm going to put myself out just a little bit because I'm starting to feel comfortable in my own shoes. And that's kind of cool. I like to see that. Excuse me. I hope you forgive me for this cough. This is terrible. It's frustrating to me because I don't want to be doing this when I'm talking to you, but it's the nature of the beast for me right at this moment in my life. It's something I have to conquer. So my next request is from 1 Odyssey 1, from my favorite One Piece flashback. And One Odyssey 1 gives me a URL. So we'll plug that in and see what that is. Okay. So let me get this copied down. So this is Kuma's final goodbye to his memories. One Piece scene is what it says. Excuse me. Man, oh man, oh man.
クマクマクマ
クマチお父さん
治る
お父さん
よかったありがとう迷惑生きるとは確かにそうじゃお前を愛した人間の数だけお前の死は迷惑であるええかクマお前こそヒーローじゃボニーのみんなのありがとうなベガパンクああ分かったわい
ミカ
そうさ私の憧れだ
私のことも自由にしてくれるの
もちろんだボンニーを救ってくれてありがとうボニーに会ったらこう伝えてくれないか10歳の誕生日おめでとう
Excuse me. So apparently he's dying. That's the impression I have, is that he's dying. And well, first of all, there was an ad for Punk Records in there that flashed on the screen. That cracked me up. But the part where he's reaching out and the hands are coming towards him and then they disintegrate, and then at the end his hand disintegrates. That was really that was emotionally compelling is what that was. Golly. Yeah. His final goodbye. Wow. I thought the music was good. I liked the music. But it's kind of a sad, I don't know if I'd say it's a sad song, because it was a happy sounding song, but it's a sad story. You hate to see that. Hate to see anyone die. Okay, so Marco 13371G says unconventional weapons in Sakamoto days. Okay, let's see what this is. Excuse me. Have not done this one. Okay. This reminds me of the days when I used to watch all those kung fu movies, and you have these guys who have all these really unusual effects and skills and techniques that they use, and the idea of a obese shop owner who looks completely harmless and yet is a highly skilled assassin and cannot be defeated is really it's really funny to me. It really is. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to go watch that one. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing that. Oh boy, I'm telling you, sometimes the ideas that they come up with. Oh Lord. Okay. Nalil says, "Happy Sunday. This is a beautiful song by Sheena Ringo." I'm going to bet you I've done this one before too. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it'll be in the supplemental. Then again, maybe not. I think. No, I don't think I have done this one before, but I'm just going to double check. Excuse me. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Nope. Have not. So this is Bonsai Hada, Ordinary Ability. I don't know why it says Bonsai Hada, but this is Sheena Ringo. Okay. Let's see. Double check myself, make sure I'm on the right screen.
空よ山よ川よふるさとの海よ私を返してくれ生を受けた喜び悲しみ骨身に浴びせて生きて死にたい何を犠牲に満たそう喉が渇いて考えるさあ誰に恵んでもらおうどうにも差し出せる品がないそうでしょう労働するたび空虚がつきまとうこれも同じですなおざりだよそうあなたも私も愛たる花を求めては今日をさまよ 寂しくなって考えるさあどこを理性に任そう夢が乾いて考えるさあいかにしのいで癒そうどうにも楽をする技がないあなたもそうでしょう所作は人を孤独へ追い払う殺し文句は嫌い安直だよそうあなたと私が異なる作りというのはとんだ間違い天才などという言葉が突き放すと知らぬ顔して道徳だよそうあなたと私のどちらが変わり果てたかを問いただした
Let me get on chat here real quick and see. Where are we? I need to go to here. Okay, I'm writing a note. Okay, I don't know why the screen went blank. That's weird. Maybe a glitch in the matrix. Who knows? I love this song. I love the use of the accordion. Excuse me, but not just the use of it, the way that it was played. It was very staccato and very punctuated. And I really like that. It just was a great sound. And, Sheena has a great voice anyway. And when you add in that effect of the accordion, it just made it really delightful. I thought this was great. I really, really enjoyed listening to this song. I don't know what's going on with this black screen. I didn't get copyrighted because Rumble doesn't do that. Here's how I work. I do my live streams on Rumble because YouTube will not only strike me, but they'll also cut off the stream without telling me and without telling you. They just, it's gone. Poof. It's in the ether. And then I get a notification that I got a copyright strike. That's why I quit doing my streams on YouTube, because they're just totally bonkers about that. But I actually asked Rumble before I started, if I do copyrighted material, are you going to strike me? And they said, no, you can't have copyrighted material on our platform. So I'm going, okay, so what does that mean? So then I asked for clarification, and they said, well, we don't have a method of instantly determining if it's copyrighted. So I figured out what they're up to. I can do copyrighted material during the live stream, but later, if I keep it up and running, they'll strike me. So what I do is I do the show on Rumble,
and then I have it set to automatically go private. Yes, YouTube does suck. I have the screen set to go automatically private once the live stream is over. Excuse me. Then Rumble has to process the video. When they get done processing it, I download it. Then I upload it immediately to YouTube. Then YouTube will tell me what's copyrighted because they catch that instantly. And then I'll edit my video to take those out. And then I'll upload the edited video to YouTube, and it's fine. Now, I suppose I could also upload that same video to Rumble, but I don't see the point in doing that unless some of you just are only on Rumble. If you are, tell me that, and I'll start re-uploading the edited copy to Rumble so you can watch it. But I have no idea why we got a black screen. That's crazy. Like I say, the internet's a funny beast. Sometimes it can do really strange things, and you never know what the cause is. My next request is Peak Enjoyer. Says Minecraft music returns with an all-time hit. I told you this last week. My grandson is a big-time Minecrafter. He's 12 years old, and he just loves Minecraft. He plays it a lot. And I should play these reactions for him. He'd probably get a big kick out of them. This one says Minecraft Volume Alpha 18, Sweden. So, let's get on the right screen. And here we go. This is crazy to me. Now, hold on just a minute. Did I do this? I think I might have. I know I've done a Minecraft. Let me double check. Let's see. No, not title. I gotta look for it. Let's see. Looking for it. All right, where is it? Where is it? Okay, Minecraft. Yes, I have. I'll give you the URL. Okay. So, window, chat. Yep, where are we? I can't find it. Here we go. Pro. No. Simple disk. Where are we? Okay, this is weird. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, Peak Enjoyer. There's your link. It's in the 21st Sunday live supplemental. It's at the 1 hour and 35-minute mark. Okay? So, I'm shocked that I'm ahead of you guys in some cases. That's so weird. Okay, Mr. Kevy asked for a song. Let's see what it is.
I'll be so glad when the primary elections are over. Excuse me. When the primary elections are over and we no longer have to listen to these politicians' ads. Oh my God. It's so frustrating because I don't care about it. You know, God's in charge. What do I care what they do? Yeah, I do vote, but I'm a lot more concerned about what God wants. This is Asian Kung Fu Generation, Rock and Roll, Morning Light Falls on You. This one I know I have not done. So let me get on the right screen. Excuse me, brother. Okay, I got to ask Grok, who invented rock and roll? Let's see what he says. Oops, not rule, roll. Okay. Excuse me. And he's thinking about it. He has to think. Come on now. No single person invented rock and roll. It evolved in the early 1950s from a fusion of rhythm and blues, gospel, country, boogie woogie, and jump blues, primarily by Black American and musicians. Key early pioneers, excuse me, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Fats Domino, Ike Turner with Rocket 88, often called the first rock and roll record, 1951. Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Gospel to Rock Bridge. Elvis Presley popularized it to white audiences in 1956, but he did not invent it. How about that? Well, rock and roll is worldwide now, as you can see. It's all over the world. It's almost like a formula. If you watch this band, they got a bass, they got a rhythm, they got a lead guitar, and they got drums, and that's a rock and roll band playing rock and roll. And excuse me, there's obviously something about rock and roll that just gets into people because it's worldwide. It doesn't matter what your culture is. It doesn't matter what your country is. It doesn't matter what your language is. Rock and roll is universal. It's everywhere. And I think that is just so cool because it's like, anything can start in one place. But for it to go worldwide, it has to be something that reaches into the hearts of people. And that's what rock and roll does. It reaches into the hearts of people all over the world. And I just think that is so cool. And before I go any further, because I know it's late, what was your name? I got to look at this now. I got to go. Oh, no, I can't see it on there. Hold on a minute. I gotta give a shout out to where is it? OG Papa Smurf. Hey, if you're up in the middle of the night to watch me do a live stream, you are hardcore, buddy. And I have to thank you personally for that because that is mind-boggling. That is mind-boggling to me. That is unbelievable that you would do that. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. My next request says, here is Onanoko wa Dare Demo, Fly Me to the Moon by Tokyo Incidents. Okay, Fly Me to the Moon. That's an old song. Let's see what this is about. But rock and roll is worldwide. That's what made me think of OG Papa Smurf. Is not only is rock and roll worldwide, but so is my live stream, for God's sake. That's unbelievable. That's incredible to me. Holy crow. All right. I got to go back to the request because all I see on the screen is Japanese characters. Onanoko Wadari Demo, Fly Me to the Moon. Okay. Fly Me to the Moon. Is it the same song? We'll find out.
Would you fly me to heaven?
Okay. That was just great stuff. That was great stuff. Great music. great singing, but most of all, great visuals. I love it's like costume changes, going back to the 20s and up to the present time and all the way in between. It was just cool. I really liked the visuals a lot. It was very well done, I thought, and enjoyable from beginning to end. I mean, it was a good song. It's not the Fly Me to the Moon that I thought it was, but that's okay. It was a good song. It was sung well, and it was acted well, and I just thought that was it reminded me of a lot of the movies that I used to watch when I was young. They go back to the 30s and 40s and 50s. Excuse me. When Hollywood used to do grand productions, Fred Astaire kind of stuff. It was just cool. I liked it a lot. Thank you for asking for that one. That was enjoyable. Tenma72 says, my request is, and gives me a URL. So let's see what that is. Okay. So what am I doing? What am I doing? Took me a second. That was an ad. Sorry. Excuse me. Man, this cough is driving me crazy. This is Death Parade by Yuki Hayashi. I don't know if you're going to get this, but this song evoked for me mysteries, detective stories, thrillers. I'm trying to think of a movie. L.A. Confidential. Yeah, that's what it made me think of, was that kind of vibe of, excuse me, there's something going on, you're not quite sure what it is. You got to figure it out. There's a lot of danger involved. Will we get it solved? Will they get us before we get them? That kind of thing. That's what it did for me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about this cough. Okay. Now, Ignorant Chris says, please react to Sleep Talk Metropolis by Millie. It's my third week asking for this. Well, I don't remember it, but that's okay. You're in the queue and you're coming up. Let's see what we got. Sleep Talk Metropolis. Okay. So that's Millie. Okay. Oh. But before we watch the movie, excuse me, we have to watch ads. Okay. So, I'm sorry you had to wait 3 weeks, but here we are. This is Millie, Sleep Talk Metropolis.
Metro, suburbs, commuters, cha-cha-cha, crosswalk, clock in, Excel sheets, cha-cha-cha, meetings, lunch break, overtime, cha-cha-cha, instant, running, rinse repeat, loading my noises. I make my own bed.
what an interesting song. Wow, that's she managed to distill into one song all of the angst of mankind that were stuck in this rat race, stuck on the treadmill, going nowhere, doing nothing, and we're not fulfilling our destiny. And that's our modern world. That's the world we live in, is that, you know, you're supposed to go to school, get a job, buy a house, pay your bills, die. And often sit there while you're washing the clothes and cleaning the dishes and doing all the things that have to be done repeatedly throughout your life. How many times in my lifetime have I washed dishes? I don't even know. I can't count it. It's like, it's just a part of me. But, you know, you have these moments of reflection and you think, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything I enjoy. I'm just doing stuff because it has to be done. And excuse me. And you know, that's, let's face it, the dishes do have to be washed. The beds have to be made. The house has to be cleaned. Somebody has to do that. And at this stage of life, it's me, because my wife can't do it. And thank God she did it for many, many years when I was, what's the word I'm looking for? Oblivious to the drudgery of it. I was just out doing my thing and enjoying life and not thinking about all the drudgery of daily life. But you know, it's a part of life. I mean, yeah, you could let the house go and you could have a mess. You could have dishes stacked up in the sink, but that's not a healthy way to live. So what's the answer? The answer is God. The answer is to go to God and say, what is it you want me to do? Because I'm tired of doing what I want to do. I'm tired of doing what the world wants me to do. I'm tired of being on this treadmill and part of this rat race. And I want to break out and I want to know, what do you want me to do? And if you go to God, excuse me, if you go to God and you ask him that, guess what? He will answer you. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. That was a really cool song. It just, like I say, she just encapsulated into one song all of the drudgery and the repetitiveness and the mind-numbingness of daily life. And all mixed in there is, I don't want to be alone, but I can't even find time to date. It's like, I gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing I ever do. That reminds me of that song. Because it's crazy. It really is. Oh, my old buddy is here. T. Resvent says, hi, Paul. Happy Sunday. Somebody else actually requested this track last stream, so I'm going to do them a favor. Mr. Moon by Jamiroquai. This one is just ultra funk right out of the gate. Let's go find this. I love Jamiroquai. I love his vibe. And, excuse me, YouTube doesn't love me. Wait a minute. Have I done this one? Let me check. Okay, title. Oh, I have a question for you. This got my curiosity up. So who was it? Someone said in the comments that a Smooty Smoot said, I think 21st Sunday Live Reaction Supplemental is blocked for a lot of people. That is a question that I have. Let me pull this up and take a look at it because I got to ask you guys this. 21st. Okay. Partially blocked. Whoops. That's not where you go, Paul. Copyright C details. Visibility. Okay. So, okay. Can't be seen in some territories. Oh. Okay, so here's my question. There is a song on here called it's a part of what is that? I gotta translate this because I can't even tell what it is. Steins Gate. Okay. Steins Gate on the 21st supplemental is blocked in Japan. Well, that's not the one I'm looking for then. Where's the one I'm looking for? Here it is. Atmosphere by Joy Division. Is that a song? Atmosphere. See, this is part of the, oh, here it is. Joy Division Atmosphere is on this supplemental. And it is blocked in a lot of places. Let's see here. So I got to ask you a question because I'm really curious about this. Oh my God. I'm not even going to read this list because it's huge. I mean, it's gigantic. But it is blocked in a ton of places. I mean, there's like, well, here, let me see if I can find out from Grok. Let's see. How many countries are in this list? Okay. He'll tell me real quick. Okay. Okay, there are, wow. There are 193 countries in the list that are blocked for atmosphere. So, this is my question for you. Is YouTube blocking the entire supplemental or just that one song? Just to give you an idea, it's blocked in United Kingdom. It's blocked in a lot of Asian countries, Russia, Rwanda, Samoa, Saudi Arabia, Paraguay, Peru, holy crow, North Korea. Oh my God. Australia. So, if you're still on the chat, OG Papa Smurf, is it blocked for you? The whole thing is blocked, or just that one song? Because I'm going to tell you right now, going forward, if that's the case, I'm going to remove that song too, so that I'll have a wider viewage, because that's crazy. That is crazy. God, you just have to love YouTube, don't you? You just have to. Wow. I'm telling you. It's crazy what they do. Okay, back to business. TT Resident says he wants Mr. Moon by Jamiroquai, and I need the URL for this, so let me get that real quick. Yeah, okay. All right. So, this is Mr. Moon by Jamiroquai. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I knew that's kind of love. What's better in
Well, that was great stuff. Have you ever noticed that all the funky tunes have great bass players? Excuse me. Great bass players. That's just great. You know, I just love this guy's vibe. He is just so funky and so cool. He just got rhythm out the yin yang's the only way I know to describe it. It's just crazy rhythm. He's got it. You know, the timing of the way he sings and the phrasing and everything is just, it's so much fun and it's so enjoyable to listen to. Excuse me. I just sent a note to the chat, but I'm going to tell you guys live too. There's one song on that 21st Sunday supplemental that is blocking the entire supplemental. And it's because it's crazy. It's blocked in 193 countries. So I often, when I upload these, I get notifications about every song. And I'll give you an idea here. It'll say things like, this claim doesn't restrict your video at the moment. This video can't be seen in some territories. Okay, so when I click on this one, it says it's blocked in Japan. Okay, my Japanese viewers can't watch it, but everybody else in the world can. Okay. Most of them say it doesn't restrict. Every once in a while I'll get one that says it's blocked in some territories. But usually frequently it's Russia and Belarus. And I actually asked Grok about that one time. Why is it that those two countries are blocked? It has to do with a copyright lawsuit that some of the majors filed against those two countries. And because they weren't able to settle the lawsuit, they just blocked them. You can't play them in those countries. And so and it's just kind of like knee-jerk automatic. They don't even ask anymore. They just automatically block for Russia and Belarus. And so I'll release those because, yeah, my Russian and Belarusian viewers can't see it, but everybody else in the world can. But I very seldom see one like this. This is insane. This thing is blocked in 193 countries. I mean, it's like, how many countries are in the world? Let me ask Grok that. How many countries are there in the world today? Okay. There's 195 countries in the world today. And this is blocked in 193. Well, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that video down. I'm going to download it, edit out that song, and re-upload it, and that will fix the problem. And then you'll be able to see your songs. I'm sorry about that. I was not aware of it, but I will be hyper aware of that sort of issue in the future, and I'll be looking for that because that's crazy. The only place it's visible is the United States and one other place, which I don't know what that is. What? Why don't they just say it's blocked? I mean, come on. That's crazy. Let's get back to the music, huh? Moshi says, didn't you already ask for one? Nope. No, he did not. Okay. Excuse me. Moshi says, please react to Nas, If Heaven Was a Mile Away lyrics. Okay, let's see. If Heaven Was a Mile Away. Huh. That's an interesting title. Okay. Okay. So, this is Nas, If Heaven Was a Mile Away. Where we at? Oh, we got an hour left. Okay.
If heaven was a mile away,
Would I pack up my bags and leave this world behind?
if heaven was a mile away,
Or save it all for you?
if heaven was a mile away,
Would I fill the tank up with gas and be out the front door in a flash? Before reconsidering this hell with you. It ain't you, it's the things you do. It's tearing my heart in two. I would have failed with you. To hell with
if heaven was a mile away and you could ride by the gates, would you try to run inside when it opens? Would you try to die today? Would you pray louder, finally believe in his power? Even if you couldn't see, but you could feel, would you still doubt him? How would you start acting? Would you try to put the keys down? Thinking every drug sale that you make in the streets he can see now. Would a fiend even want to get high? Would he stop smoking? If he knew on his own 2 feet he could just stroll in to get away and escape from the craziness. And I bet you there's a heaven for an atheist. It's hard taking this racist planet where they take a younger brother in a handcuff. Even if he innocent, you can get on a car, put your mother hands up. Thinking I'ma lose it. My mom's in chemo 3 times a week, yo, keep trying, but people is hard and God, your young soldiers not sober but need you. This world's my home, but world I would leave you. If heaven was a mile away,
Would I pack up my bags and leave this world behind?
if heaven was a mile away,
Or save it all for you?
if heaven was a mile away,
Would I fill the tank up with gas and be out the front door in a flash? Before reconsidering this hell with you. It ain't you, it's the things you do. It's tearing my heart in two. I would have failed with you. To hell with
within
you.
what you think, I'ma stop building, I'ma stop feeling like I'm Mama Star's great-great-grandchildren. I'm not gonna wanna make millions. Since the quarter water days in the hallways, making fake cold cats with the Reese's Pieces wrapper in my mouth all day. But then my style has quite a while back, same time as ill and now scratch. Game time to the cast, never look back, Chris down blowing dub sacks. That's when it all just hit me. You see the broads in Bentleys, it's nothing, let's my spin it all with me. I give it all away quickly, just to hit them all about some new kicks, free of any autographs and not to be recognized, forgive me. It's becoming unbearable, making hits is easy. Put a famous on a hook, there you go with a platinum CD. I know you heard the noise, preachers touching on altar boys, sodomizing, not realizing God is watching before the Lord. How can they do the devil's work? A man give another man headed church, hell it hurts just to fathom the thought, wishing that I fled the earth. If heaven was a mile away,
Would I pack up my bags and leave this world behind?
if heaven was a mile away,
Or save it all for you?
if heaven was a mile away,
Would I fill the tank up with gas and be out the front door in a flash? Before reconsidering this hell with you. It ain't you, it's the things you do. It's tearing my heart in two. I would have failed with you. To hell with you.
you trapped in your own hell. Every day I wake up, I'm blessed. Every day you wake up and breathe another breath, you blessed. Tall as you getting running around, talk about I'm buffed up. I gotta get on, I'm in the grind, I'm buffed up. Yeah, we all in the grind. But look at the beautiful around you, it's a beautiful life. All minds are getting locked up, keep your heads up. Heaven's just a mile away. I'm talking heaven on earth, ain't got nothing to do with money, got nothing to do with nothing material. I'm talking about heaven in your own heart, in your own world, baby, in your own existence. To my moms, look at me, baby. I love you, girl. Your boy's shining, I'm God's son.
Ah, wow. Yeah. That was really interesting. I think that's the first time I've ever done Nas. I think. I'm not absolutely sure. But yeah, I'll probably do some more of him, I bet. But that was that was fascinating. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to understand this or not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. There is God, and then there is religion, and the two shall never meet. Let me say that again. There is God, and then there is religion. The two shall never meet. Religion is a man-made system that is designed to control you and cause you to go down a certain path. God wants you to be everything you can be and more. If you read the Bible, if you just read it, don't put your preconceptions into it. Don't put all the religious training that you've had into it. If you just read the words, you will discover that God wants you to be more powerful than you could possibly imagine in your life. Religion says, oh, don't be too powerful because you might offend someone, or you might scare someone, or you might hurt someone's feelings. Religion takes God and puts him in a little tiny box so that he can be controlled, just like they want to control you. Now, I'm not saying that the pastor at your church is thinking that way. I'm saying that's religion as a entity, as a thing. That's what religion does. If you read Thomas Jefferson's writings, he wrote about that a lot. About how he called them priests, but same thing, ministers, priests, pastors, shepherds, whatever you want to call them. He wrote about them, about how they want to control you, and they want to take control of your life and cause you to behave in certain ways that they think are acceptable. God says, just be you. Be you. Be all that you can be. That was a fascinating song because he really spit some truth. He really did. Talking about the hypocrites in the churches who are doing nasty things that they shouldn't be doing. And also about how, if heaven was just a mile away, in other words, if it was within your view, would you change the way you think? Would you change the way you behave? If you knew God existed? If you could actually confirm that in your own mind? Well, I've done that, and that's why I'm different than I was before. That's why I'm changed, is because I have confirmed in my heart, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that God exists. I know that, and there's no way that you can convince me otherwise, because I have been convinced by him. And so, if you're not at that point in your life, maybe you need to ask God, hey, how about doing something for me? How about convincing me that you exist? How about showing me in a way that is so unmistakable that I can't miss it? I've prayed like that before. When I ask for things from God that I need, I say, God, I need an answer from you, and I need it in a way that I will be absolutely certain, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it was you that gave me the answer. It was not my own brain. And he's done it repeatedly. So I think Naz spit a lot of truth, a lot of truth in that video. Not just about God, but about how man sees God and how man thinks of God, and how man sloughs God off as not relevant. Thanks for asking for that one. That was good stuff. It really was. My next request is Abagawa says, hello, my request for today is Come Back to Me by Hikaru Utada. Okay. Come Back to Me. Let's see. Okay. I promise you I will fix that 21st supplemental. That irritates me. That's happening. That shouldn't be that way. YouTube, you don't have enough intelligence to just block the one video? Come on. Of course you do. You just don't want to fuck with it. You don't want to mess with it. You want to just make it harder for content creators. Thanks a lot, YouTube. You're such wonderful people. Jeez. Okay. This is Hikaru Utada, Come Back to Me. Let's see if we got subtitles on this one. Nope. Okay.
The rain falls on my windows and a coldness runs through my soul. And the rain falls, oh the rain falls. I don't want to be alone. I wish that I could Photoshop all our bad memories, 'cause the flashbacks, oh the flashbacks won't leave me alone. If you come back to me, I'll be all that you need. Baby, come back to me. Let me make up for what happened in the past. Baby, come back to me. Come back. I'll be everything you need. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Come back. Oh, you're one in a million. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Come back. I'll be everything you need. Come back. Baby, come back to me. You're one in a million. Lower East Side of Manhattan, she goes shopping for new clothes, and she buys this and she buys that. Just leave her alone. I wish that he would listen to her side of the story. It isn't that bad, it isn't that bad, and she's wiser for it now. I admit I cheated, don't know why I did it, but I do regret it. Nothing I can do or say can change. Come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, I'll be everything you need. Come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, oh you're one in a million. Come back, baby, come back to me. Come back, I'll be everything you need. Come back, baby, come back to me. You're one in a million. One in a million. Everything I ever did, heaven knows I'm sorry, babe. I was too young to see you were always there for me, and my curiosity got the better of me. Baby, take it easy on me. Anything from A to Z, call me what you wanna, babe. I open my heart to be, you are my priority. Can't you see you punished me more than enough already? Baby, take it easy on me. Baby, take it easy on me. Baby, come back to me. Baby, come back to me. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Come back. I'll be everything you need. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Come back. Oh, you're one in a million. Come back. Baby, come back to me. Come back.
That was a great song. That was a really great song. I found myself thinking of singers like Beyonce. That level of song. And her voice is very good. Really excellent. That was a great song. I love that. Especially like the vocal support with "Baby Come Back to Me, Come Back to Me." That was just cool. That was good stuff. Thank you so much for asking for that. Excuse my coughing. Okay. So, Yenju the Dragon says, Inco Madro, Hymn to the Atman by Kansas, written by guitarist and keyboardist Carrie Livgren, who dabbled in 200 plus religions before settling as evangelical Christian. This song explores Buddhist themes. Okay, I'm going to have to get this because I don't have a URL and find it. But you know I love Kansas. Kansas is such a great band. They're just so... boy. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, so this is their official channel one. Excuse me. Oof. This one starts right out. Okay. All right, so this is I can't read that there. Let me read it here. Incomudro, Hymn to the Atman by Kansas. Okay. Here we go.
Run a silent path to know where everything is on. You could have a pleasant life if summer had no fall. Treat yourself so gently, though the task is often hard. A man is not a god, it seems, who holds the final card. Close your eyes and feel the darkness, speak and hear the sound. We only catch a glimpse of all the life that is around. The man is not alive who knows the value of his soul. And when our lives are pulled away, there's more to fill the hole. I wonder why you'd play if all the changes didn't come. The glory is only going back to where you belong. stillness where there are no hopes and fears. Linger in the void and like a beacon in the night. Purity will fill your soul with ever-present light. For everything you see is waiting patiently within. And growing old is only going back to
Now, you cannot get that with any other band. The changes of pace, the changes of sounds, the rising crescendos, the soft spots. It's all Kansas from beginning to end. Excuse me. I highly recommend that you, if you don't have them, that you beg, borrow, or steal a set of stereo headphones. When the drum solo was playing, I swear to God, it was like I was sitting facing the drummer, and when he would play to his right, I would hear it in my left ear. And when he would play to his left, I would hear it in my right ear. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's incredible. The sounds that these guys make, and the changes of sounds, and the golly, it's just amazing. It really is amazing. This is not a band. This is a borchestra. This is a borchestra. This is an orchestra band. Excuse me. I mean, they're just beyond anything that anyone else does. They really are an amazing group. I love listening to them. Let's see. Simple Disc says, from the game Legends of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Okay. I've heard of that. Legends of Zelda. I've not watched it, but I have heard of it. Okay. This starts right out. Okay. Here we go. So this is Great Fairy's Fountain Theme, The Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Soundtrack. Whoops. Sorry. Well, that was beautiful. That was really beautiful. I love piano. Just love it. And I don't know, maybe it's because I took piano lessons for 9 years when I was a kid, but I just love hearing the piano. And that was a beautiful song. It was just very dainty and very lovely and very beautiful. Thank you for asking for that one. Okay. Pro Gamer 52 says, react to Ambrosia, How Much I Feel. Okay. He says, this was when they went on their more commercial route. They're only known for this sound nowadays, so I'm glad you got to hear their orchestra stuff first. You've adopted my terms. Maybe I've coined a new term. Huh? Let's see. Ambrosia, How Much I Feel. Okay, this is the official music video. Excuse me. Okay. So this is Ambrosia. Whoops. Sorry about that. How Much I Feel. Official music video.
I don't know how this whole business started, of you thinking that I had been untrue. But if you think that we'd be better parted, it's gonna hurt me, but I break away from you. Well, just give me the sign, I will be gone. Yeah. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I need. Well, I need your touch. How much I need. I live for your loving. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. Sleep alone and late at night I'm dreaming of the togetherness that seems to believe in me. Oh no, give it all and then I give some more. If you would only love me like you had before. Oh, take hold of my hand, I will be forgiven. Yeah. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I need your touch. How much I need. I live for your loving. Well, that's how much. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. So you try to stay in the middle, and then you cry just a little. Then you both realize just how foolish you've been, and you try to make amends. How's your life been going on? I got a wife now. Years we've been going strong. Oh no, there's just something that I got to say. Sometimes when we make love, I still can see your face. Just try to recall when we were as one. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I need your love. How much I
Okay, that's I remember that song. That I didn't realize it was Ambrosia that did it, but that's a great song. It's just got a wonderful melody to it, and the mixture of the voices is good too. Like him singing over the other ones and singing different words in them. That was cool the way they did that. I really like that song. That's a great song. It's a good song to sing to. Okay. The Moon and NYC. NYCY? No. Okay. That's okay. YouTube.com. This is the Moon and NYC. And Moon and NYC writes, 1972, these guys were the main influence for the band Kansas. Truthfully, I would say the student outplayed the master. This genre is called progressive rock. Okay. Progressive rock. Okay. So, excuse me. I'm really sorry about this coughing. This is Gentle Giant, Mr. Class and Quality, Three Friends. Okay. I gotta double check, make sure I'm on the right screen. I am. Okay. I don't want to leave you out of this. Well, that was fascinating. That was really fascinating. If you hadn't have told me that these guys were the main influence for the band Kansas, I would have thought that they were trying to emulate Kansas. A simpler, less diverse version of Kansas. But knowing that they came before them and that they influenced them is fascinating. It really is. And I would agree with you, the student outplayed the master. I don't know why they call it progressive rock. What does that mean anyway? But that's really fascinating. Let's see. This next request that I have is from Crimson Majesty, and he or she writes, Sanandra Maitreya, Who's Loving You? Oh, I think I might have done this one. Let me see. Again, after I get done today, I'm definitely going to download that 21st supplemental and remove that song. No, I'm pretty sure I've done this singer before. Let me see. Gee, this may be my second one for them. Yeah. I did a song for them in the 22nd. Let's see. Holding On to You. Okay. So this is the same singer but a different song, Sanandra Maitreya, Who's Loving You. He was described as a mix between MJ and James Brown, excuse me, in dancing and Prince in charisma. He ended up being blacklisted from the industry for, quote, being too good. Because, of course, we wouldn't want anyone in the industry that's good. We got to have all the watered down crap. Oh, God. I'm telling you. Okay, Who's Loving You? This is... okay. Oh, I remember this guy now. Yeah, he was excellent. Okay, so we're going to switch over. And this is Sanandra Maitreya, Who's Loving You?
Meanwhile, on the other side of the world,
When I had you, I treated you bad. And oh, my dear girl, since you've been gone, don't you know that I
Okay. Insanely, ridiculously good. Wow. This guy is incredible. This guy is really incredible. Oh my God. I'm going to do one more song, but before I do that, I need to look something up. Both Way by Little Angel. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I've done that one before, but let me check. Yeah. Let's see. Angels or Angel SML10. I have done Both Ways by Little Angel. Excuse me. It's on the 21st supplemental. And I will get that fixed today so that you can see it, because I didn't realize that one stupid song was blocking the entire thing. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Elongated Orangutan 200 says, please react to Blind 2003 Deep remix by Deep Purple. You mentioned harpsichords and rock songs in your supplemental, and this song actually uses one. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we got to find this. Blind by Deep Purple. Okay. This will be the last song of the day. My grandkids are, excuse me, my grandkids are coming over because my daughter, is going into surgery tomorrow. So we got to watch the kids. So I got to get off, but I promise you, I will take care of the 21st supplemental, and you will see those songs that you requested that were on there. And of course, I'll also get this uploaded so that you can watch it. Okay? So this is Deep Purple, Blind.
I see reflections in the water, autumn colors, summer's daughter. And as the year is growing older, I see winter on my shoulder. I stand in the haze, watching storm-made ripples grow on my own. Never knew you were needed till I found myself standing here alone. And in the water, such a sad face, slowly drowning, such a sad face. If only I could change the seasons, like a poet, I've my reasons. It started to snow in the middle of July. Wonder why? Never did understand you. My sorrow is hanging in the gray sky. In the summer days, we flew to the sun on melting wings, but the seasons change so fast, leave us all behind. a stone fell on the water, putting end to summer's daughter. And me, I turn away, remembering all the seasons. Such a sad thing. It started to rain in the middle of the sun. Winter's begun. Never did understand you. My sorrow is hanging in the gray sky. In the summer days, we flew to the sun on melting wings. But the seasons change so fast, leave us all behind.
Okay, that was not the Deep Purple I'm used to. That was interesting. That was their early stuff. That was really interesting. Thank you for asking for this one. This was fascinating. Like I say, not the Deep Purple I'm used to at all. Shows another side of them. I gotta go, obviously, but the rest of the songs that I have requests for will go on the, not necessarily every single one, but most of them will go on the supplemental tomorrow. And this time, I will be looking for the odd ball that gets blocked, that blocks everything worldwide, and I will remove it. And I will also take the 21st supplemental down and fix that so that you can watch it. I wondered why that thing didn't have very many views. Now I know. Once again, thank you all for coming. It's just, I cannot express to you how much it blows my mind that you do come and watch. And I'm so thankful that you do. And I appreciate that so much. And I pray that God will watch over you and bless you mightily and fill you full of his love and keep you healthy and strong every day. And I pray that same thing for every single person that you love. So until tomorrow, this is the Vietnam Era Vet signing off.